If God be for us, who can be against us?
SPEAKROC, that's the team that I'm with. SPEAKROC, don't it make a lot of sense? SPEAKROC, yeah, we speak to each other. Hey, young man, be a brother to another, Put the other things aside, throw away the fakeness. All my brothers got the key to achieve greatness. Let nobody bring you down when you tryna reach the top. Let them know what you represent, tell them SPEAKROC. Let's make a change for the best. Let your voice be heard, let your words be expressed. Brothers and sisters, set a goal to the top. If anybody got your back, let them know it's SPEAKROC.
Hey, yo, Guap, that was dope. Hey, just gotta keep telling them what it is out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you already know, man.
Hey, we doing this one for the D. What up, though?
Hey, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though, brothers and sisters? How you doing today? This is your brother SPEAKROC on that SPEAKROC platform where everybody's opinion and their voice is valued. Hey, I appreciate y'all being with me. I appreciate y'all enjoying this good Sunday evening with me. This one gonna be a wild ride, y'all. I got some things on my chest that I want to let out. But before I get into all of that, let me ask everybody if you haven't been connected to my social media platforms, if you haven't liked or subscribed those, I ask that you please go to those now. We'll go to those this evening, tomorrow, whatever the case may be. Go to SPEAKROC. That's SPEAKROC. You can go to Facebook. You can go to Instagram. You can go to Twitter. You can go to YouTube. Please go to my YouTube channel and like and subscribe and share the videos. There's a lot of great content on there that I've been building and a lot of good information. Got a compliment from a brother this week, and he told me, he was like, hey, man, look, I've been directing people to your channel. Look, there's a lot of good information on there that people need to hear. And I really appreciated that because I reached out to the brother and I told him, I said, hey, man, I went to your channel, checked out your content, and you had some dope topics. Like, you got some stuff going on for real. And the brother showed love right back. So, I appreciate that. So, once again, that's SPEAKROC, SPEAKROC, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So, please go to that and like those social media platforms, and I'll go ahead and follow you right back, and we'll share love and learn from each other. All right, that's what it is. All right, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into today's topic. And today's topic is something that was just brewing in me and just coming on me strong because once again, SPEAKROC is that platform where you get say your piece, say what you gotta say, and by this being my platform, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I know everybody. I'm one of those out there that advocate, and I just got on social media like in 2016, December 2016. Didn't know nothing as far as how to operate social media, but since I've been on it, look, I'm one of those. I appreciate what social media does, the way it allows everyone to have a voice. I know some people may not be an advocate of that, but I am. I believe it's time that people get to talk. People get to, share their opinions and their voice. And I get it. People are like, well, just because you got an opinion don't make you right. Of course. Well, that's everybody. That's everybody. Just because you can talk and you can speak and you're allowed to share your views, that don't make you right on the subject. That's everyone. So look, I know some people think they're smarter than the average bear, and that's cool. But yet and still, everybody can be wrong. But where would we be, if people didn't get a chance to express themselves? I know some people can go over and beyond. I get that. Hey, you live and you learn. People do better when they know better. So look, I'm all for everybody being able to have a platform, everybody being able to share and express themselves. Because look, here's the deal. I know if it's a person like me, I don't take myself serious to the point where I feel like people are paying me attention or everybody's listening to me. It's only by the grace of God, and I thank him every day if anybody is taking their time out to listen to what I gotta say. So, I'm not on myself like, hey, you got to listen to me and, you better listen to me. Man, whatever. If you decide to listen, you decide to listen. If you don't, hey, guess what? You just don't. Find something else good to do with your life. But look, here's the deal. That's a great segue into my topic. And look, if this might touch some people, I might use some colorful language. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how bad I want to get my point across. So I'm just putting that disclaimer out there right now. So if you don't want to hear me, drop a word that you may not like, I don't know. I might, I might try to let you know, like, hey, it's coming, and try to warn you, but it might not. So look, today's topic is black folk is not your whipping post. Okay? Black folk not your whipping post, man. Stop every time you get upset, every time you get mad, you gotta find something negative to say about black folk. Black folk not your whipping post. Like, cut it out. If you want to beat anybody up, beat yourself up. Talk about you. Go look dead in the mirror and talk about what you've been doing all your life. Okay? And I guarantee you, you will not be 100% in love with every decision you've ever made in life. Come on, somebody. But before you start jumping on random black folk that you don't even know, talk about you. You know you. Go in your bedroom, close the door, look in the mirror, go in the bathroom, lock it, and look dead at yourself and say, hey, look, you need to tighten up. Because here's the deal. For far too long, all sorts of other races have just been beating up on the black man and woman. Beating up on us. I mean, because here's the deal. Brothers and sisters, especially us, we want to act as if we don't have traumatic situations that have plagued us for over 400 years for the reasons of why we are the way we are. Come on, I'm going to speak on it. You, brothers and sisters, have brought into thinking that, slavery's over with. So guess what? We should be better than what we are. We should do better. And you know what? Yes, we should do better. But my God, when you wasn't allowed to do better, put it like this. You've been persecuted while in America much longer than you've allowed to be in your right mind to do the right godly things. Nah, no. Look, this SPEAKROC. I'm going to say my piece. I get it. If you don't think I'm right, fine. If you want to say, oh, he's stupid, he don't know what he's talking about, I'm cool with that too. That wouldn't be the first time I've heard it. I'm so beyond if anybody got something crazy to say about me or sideways. But that still doesn't take away the fact that there is a plaguing systematic situation and issues that have longevity in us as a race of people that affect our attitude, our spirit, our character, and everything else. Everything else that you see, you can take one thing that a black man or woman that they're doing, and I guarantee you can trace it all the way back to slavery about how it's plagued us. It's real easy to look at the now and talk about what you should be doing. Absolutely. But I just wonder, in the midnight hour when you was doing whatever you was doing that wasn't pleasing to the eye or that wasn't pleasing to your God, I just wonder, were you sitting there and thinking to yourself, I should do better. I got to get my life right. I wonder. I wonder, did you have all that great advice for yourself when you was in there doing some things that wasn't that wouldn't be appreciated, some things that you wouldn't want your child to see, some things that you don't want nobody to dig up that's a buried skeleton in your closet. I wonder if you had all that wisdom for yourself at the time. But it's amazing how we choose not to have any compassion and any sympathy or any empathy when it comes to other people, when it comes to our people. Yeah, I'm saying it. When it comes to our people, we want to frown at the littlest thing that we do. But when it comes to any other race of people, for some ungodly reason, you're just as understanding as you want to be. Oh, well, it's a little Asian man, he don't know nothing. Yes, he do. Don't let him play. He know. He playing you like a fool to make for you to have sympathy for him. He know. But when it come to us, when it come to black folk, we killing each other. I mean, it's all on social media. Oh, black folk. Oh, here come the word. Oh, niggas. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Oh, here go niggas. Niggas don't know how to act. Really? Now, you sound just like every other race that talks about us. So you done joined the bandwagon of beating up on black folk. Every time you got an attitude or you don't feel good about something, we got to beat up on black folk. As if there's not situations that have, once again, that are plaguing us. I get it. I do get it. In fairness, I get that, we doing the most. I get it. I get it that, we acting ratchet. I get it. Okay, all of it isn't right. But we're not the only ones. I mean, it's one thing to critique somebody or have, constructive criticism or, just to say something that just like you shake your head. I get that. But when we start leaning in and we start talking about each other as if we don't care if we live or die. See, I got a huge issue with that. I got a problem. When you start talking about your own people where you can care less if they wake up tomorrow, I got a problem with that, black folk. You don't join into no tomfoolery, no foolishness like that. You don't join into that. We have to be better than that. I mean, animals get more love from human beings than black folk do. You ever seen somebody whip a dog and the dog is cowering in the corner from being whipped? But the dog is lashing out with teeth and barking back. And if the dog can, the dog will bite you to try to get away. That's a defense mechanism. While cowering back, the dog is lashing out and biting. We will look at that dog and we're like, oh, poor dog. Peter on the hot dog. Everybody feeling sorry. GoFundMe page. Somebody didn't gave the dog a name. They got a GoFundMe page started for the dog. The dog got all sorts of sympathy. All sorts of people care for that animal. But let that be a black boy. Let that be a black girl getting beat and whipped, be it verbally or physically. And yet then the black boy or the black girl is lashing out, using some 4-letter words, calling whoever's beating on that black boy or that black girl everything but a child of God. Then what we will do and what other races will do is join in, shake their head. I wonder what they did. They mama, it all started at home. It go with some home training. Ain't no GoFundMe page been started. Don't nobody care. We didn't probably turn the channel. We didn't talk about the boy or the girl mama, daddy, they must be on crack. We didn't talk about their grandparents, their whole lineage. We didn't talk about the neighborhood that they come from. See, that's that old ghetto ratchet. We didn't analyze and broke down the type of clothing that they got on. Well, if she didn't have on that old halter top, how mini skirt, he need to pull his pants up. See, wasn't all that analyzation for the dog though? All we know is that, look, that's Fido. Fido shouldn't be getting hit like that. How much money we got on GoFundMe? Yeah, but see, you can disagree me all you want to. That doesn't take away from the fact that our community has suffered at the hand of people who want to have quick tongues with may I say, probably a split fork tongue, speaking the devil's talk, just denigrating and downgrading our people. Once again, like I said, I get it. Yes, we can do better. But some of us we haven't been taught better. They just haven't. Some people, based on their environment, were not taught better. They weren't. And well, so since you don't have the time or you don't have the effort to put in, or let's just keep it 100, you don't even have the wisdom or the knowledge to be able to share to make that situation better, you're just not going to do nothing. But instead of doing this, I remember the old folk used to say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, be quiet. Keep your mouth shut. If you ain't got nothing good to say, be quiet. But see, we gonna say something and we gonna tear that person down. Because you know what I think it is, and I'm gonna say it. It's self-hate. If you are putting your mouth and your tongue on somebody that vicious with that amount of vitriol, especially on your own people, there's something you hate about yourself. Yep. There's some self-hate going on there. Because the easiest thing to do, and guess what? Oh, that comes from slavery too. You don't think when old Massa, when he got Buck, now Buck, what I need you to do now, I need you to keep the rest of them straight. Because you just old ugly Buck. And the only reason I got you here is so you can reproduce, Buck. Now, unless you want to be out there in the fields with them, you're going to do right. I show his master, I going to keep them right. Then so Buck, with his old self-hating self, the self-preservation, guess what? Buck will beat the dog stank out of anybody. Guess what? It might be as simple as something. They just gave Buck a certain look. Or they didn't gave Buck, you know what I'm saying? They didn't sassed Buck. Buck ain't having it. Self-hate. And here's the thing. We act as if, you know what? 2018. Yeah, we ain't got time for that. But you doing the same thing. I get it. Yes, we need to do better. But you will do better when you know better. When you know better, you will do better. Give people some time. Somebody gave you time. Somebody was merciful on you. Just imagine if all of us got what we rightfully deserved. Where would you be? If you got your just desserts based on how you act, where would you be? Our young people need us, y'all. Your brother and sister to the left or the right of you need you. Here's another example. I see black folk always get riled up and just become vicious. As like they like to say today, they just become savage. Let black people deal with black people when it comes to business. Oh, y'all about to get hurt on this one. Y'all not gonna like this one, but hey, look, I'm a brother from Detroit. What do I know? I might know a little, I might know a lot, I might not know nothing. But here it go. Let you have a business and you deal with a black person. Let that black person expect your customer. Let that customer who is black expect quality. Let that black person ask questions. The first thing I done heard out of most black folk mouth who got businesses. See, here you go. Here black people go. You up here asking questions. You ain't gonna ask the white man. You ain't gonna ask the Asian man. You ain't gonna ask the Arab man. You ain't gonna ask them questions, but you gotta run me. What is wrong with asking a question? Doggone it, if I'm paying you, I expect you to field my questions. If you can't do that, you need not be in business. Who in the world gonna have a business and you can't answer a couple of questions? I don't care if it's a couple or a lot. You getting paid. If you don't like it, just go elsewhere. Take your services elsewhere, and guess what? Then I ain't got no choice but be settled to go to the white man, the Arab man, the Asian man. You throw a hissy fit because black folk asking you about your business, about your credentials, about how the job getting done. I got a right to do that. Well, that's too much for black business owners, though. That's a little bit too much. Now you doing too much. You doing the most. Ridiculous. But once again, black folk gotta be your whipping. But to make yourself feel better, you gotta talk about your black customers and put them down. The only ones you get along with is the ones that you can just take money from, live a vida loca, go ahead and F that off, doing whatever you want to do, posting on your social media, just living like a rock star, and because you done took money from your own people, and guess what? You know that you ain't deliver a quality product. Yeah, be mad at me, but you better go and look in that mirror and look dead at yourself and see if you can live like that. That's a person of low character and no integrity. None whatsoever. But you got the audacity to sit there and look at your own people after delivering a poor product and want to criticize your own people for standing up for themselves. But let that be that soccer mom. Let it be that white soccer mom. She's spending good money because she got the whole soccer team in the back of her minivan. And she expecting a product, some cupcakes, some pizza, some pop, whatever it is. She buying something. She getting some balloons. She getting some party bags. Whatever it is. She expect that she gets her money's worth and that she gets quality. And I guarantee you won't sit there and have all that lip. If you do have lip, you're going to take yourself back to your little delivery truck or whatever it is that you got, and then you going to mouth off. But you ain't going to mouth off to that soccer mom because you know. You get one bad report from them and it's a wrap. All that little extra money you think you want to make outside of the black community by trying to be so diverse and going into them other communities, be it Asian, be it Arab, be it Caucasian, you can cut that. You can cut it short. You have your butt there all night long, getting that whoever's order right or getting a product right before you just leave. And you will answer every question. Sounding like old Toby on the, I do good work. I'm going to get it done. Man, look, stop it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been victim of it. The moment you say, I swear to you about 2 to 3 words away from getting on a black person who has a business bad side. Because they don't want to conduct good business amongst themselves. And we wonder why we in economic lack. We wonder why. And I know what you're going to come back at me at. Hell yeah, well, black people who robbing me and in my business, and black people are doing this and black people are doing that. Well, do your part. Do your part. Get you an alarm. Get some bars. Move. Do something. But you are not helping the situation by beating down your own people, thinking that's going to make the situation better. Because it's not. You might as well just go on over there and move next door to Mr. Charlie. And just you and him just sit on the porch, drink some lemonade, act like y'all on the plantation, and just go ahead and talk about your folk. I said it, because that's exactly what you're doing. That's what you look like. I don't care if you're on your social media doing it. I don't care if you're in your house doing it. I don't care if you're on your porch doing it. I don't care if you're driving in your car doing it. I don't care if you're in the church doing it. I don't care if you're in the school doing it. The moment those other races hear you talking about your people, they really laughing at you. Looking like, these niggas don't get it. But that's okay. We don't want them to get it. We want them to stay stupid. Because we gonna whip on them and we need them whipping on themselves. Self-hate. Hating each other. There has to be a better way, y'all. Now, for me, look, I'm not going to sit here and act. Look, I'm in this with you all. I'm not going to sit here and act like I haven't felt, like, hey, look, like, man, like, why are they acting like that? Like, this nigga right here, I need to get him straight. I got it. But guess what? The way Rock rolled today, man. Because one thing I've realized, y'all may not agree with me on this one, but I feel like I'm going somewhere with this. We need each other. We cannot afford to continue losing one another. Some of you may feel like, you know what? I'm gonna make it without you, and I'm gonna go on. And I'm sorry, that's wrong. Not in this day and age. There is strength in numbers. We need our numbers. Every time we lose a little black boy and a black girl, we're losing our strength. Every time we lose a black man, as far as dying, we're losing our strength. Every time we lose a black woman, we're losing our strength. Every time we cut one another off and we act as if we don't want to deal with one another and we can't stand one another, we're losing our strength. And here's the sad part. You think by cutting each other off and just being okay that if we die today and we're not alive tomorrow, that we think we're going to go somewhere else and we're going to be just as powerful. Let me tell you something. Your circle of friends ain't strong enough to go against an onslaught that's going to come your way of another race. Your circle of friends, your little pack that you run with, y'all ain't that strong. You're not. You're not that strong. You and your crew, your boys, you and your girls, you're not that strong. All 5 of y'all can't stop the alt-right. It ain't gonna happen. You're gonna need black folk to have your back. I said it. Let's get out of La La Land. We sitting up here like, oh, I'm just going to go to my house and I'm going to be all right. And they come here, they don't want this problem. Man, if these militias and the alt-right and the KKK, if they decided to just run wild up on your house, I'm going to take 1 or 2 of them, they ain't going to take me. Can we stop being foolish for a minute? Can we keep it a buck, please? We need each other. And we got to start acting like it. I'm not telling us to be foolishness and fall for our own stupid ignorance. I'm not saying that. But there's a better way to handle it, especially if you're an elder. If you're above the age of 35, you should know a little bit better. And if you got some wisdom and you was raised right, but if you say you was on the wrong side of the tracks and you finally got your life together, it's incumbent upon you to teach those younger than you and show them a better way and have some patience. Or you would never be an elder. You would never get up to the age. This is a lot of the reason why when I look on social media now that most millennials, they act like they ain't got no respect for any Generation Xers or any baby boomers. I hate using that terminology, but that's like the only way I can break it down right now, unless I get into age. Sometimes I see some of the most disrespectful comments coming from those that's 30 and below. Because they're looking like, what I got to respect? Y'all don't respect me. I'm not going to respect you. Sounds familiar, don't it, Generation Xers? Those between 30 and 60. I guess I got my numbers right. I don't know. Sounds familiar, don't it? Same thing the baby boomers used to say about us. Well, they ain't got no respect. Yeah, respect go both ways. Show some, give some, have some patience, teach. Welcome people in. Make things clear. Be concise. Be direct. And you know what? Walk away and say, hey, look, we just don't agree. We just don't agree. But we not at odds. I ain't got nothing against you, brother. You know what? I was going to purchase this from you, but you know what? I don't want to right now. It ain't personal, brother. I wish you the best. You know what, sister? I was gonna work with you. Right now, just ain't the time. I wish you nothing but the best, sis. God bless you. May Allah bless you, whatever it is. But I ain't got to sit here and act like I'm about to cut your throat just because we don't agree. Other races understand the value of having strength in numbers. I ain't saying that they don't do wrong, because they kill each other they kill each other with the best of them. Irish, Italians, Asians, they all got mobs. They mobbed up. If you don't do something they don't like, you may not be around tomorrow. So they not innocent either. They got blood on their hands. God knows Caucasian people got blood on their hands. But they have learned, and quickly they've learned to put petty differences to the side so they can stay strong. Strength in numbers. We got to do better. Brothers and sisters, do not join the Klan. Do not join the alt-right and whipping up on your own people. Even verbally. Try to take a step back and say, yeah, this brother or this sister right here, they own one. And they done lost their doggone mind fooling with me, but why are they like that? And once you find out why they like that, just take a step back. And this is something I like to say. Some people take it like, for me, I'm giving y'all some speak rock tactics. This is what your boy Rock do. I like to say this. I let people breathe. You know how people say, give me some space. Or if you all up on somebody, in whatever way, be it an affectionate way, be it in an aggressive way, whatever it is, people let you know, hey, give me some space. Can I breathe? I think we used to say that. That used to be a slang term. Can I breathe? And that's what I do. If I have a disagreement with somebody, I make sure that my heart and mind is clear. The main reason why I do that is for me, number one, so I can be okay with God. That's 100. I don't need that kind of stress on my heart. I need to make sure that I'm all right. Me and God, okay. Hey, God, look, I ain't got none of that on my heart. I'm good. I got no hate, no vitriol on my heart. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. Nope. See, it took time for me to get there, though, people. It took time for me to get there. Oh, I was terrible. I used to say some of the craziest stuff. I hope you die today. I hope some kind of disease crawl up in you and give you the worst kind of illness and pain. I hope you. I can get graphic, but I'm not gonna do that. I used to wish some evil stuff on people, because if I knew they was coming at me wrong, I used to wish the worst. Till I realized what I was doing to myself. I was messing my own health up, messing my own heart up, messing my own relationship up with God. Just didn't know. Totally ignorant. So what I do is I make sure my heart is right. And you know what? The other thing I do is I say what I got to say. Respectfully. I say what I got to say in love. Respectfully. Can't nobody I ever fell out with, anybody, they can't never ever say that old Speak Rock ain't never say his piece. I said my piece, man. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's it. I said my piece. And guess what? I looked you dead in your face when I said it too. You can think whatever you want to think of me later, but I said my piece. And I'm going to listen to you say your piece. And from there, because it's easy to know. It's easy to know when you like, all right, we don't see eye to eye. We probably ain't going to ever see eye to eye. That's okay. And I'm like, okay, well, Let me give you some space so you can breathe. Let me give myself some space so I can breathe. We're going to be all right. I got love for you. But one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and continue, belaboring the point and arguing about it. That's not going to happen. I'm good. I ain't got nothing against you, brother. Now, it might be a lot of you out there that's like me because, look, my life is full of people that I really don't talk to anymore that I used to talk to. And it was predicated upon various situations. It could have been a church relationship. It could have been a school relationship. It can be a work relationship, whatever, a family relationship, whatever. But guess what? I ain't bringing no harm to them. And I'm not wishing them no harm. They can pick up the phone and call me just like I can pick up the phone and call them. So if neither one of us calling each other, I mean, I'm okay with that. Because I know I'm not wishing no harm on them or wishing nothing evil on them. And I will pray to God that they're not wishing anything like that on me. I'm going to keep it honest with you. Truth be told, the way I feel, I don't think nobody be thinking about me like that. That's real talk. I'm just going to keep it 100. It might be some brothers and sisters out there who think like I think. I don't think people be thinking about me. Part of the reason why I feel that way is because people done told me. So I just take you at face value. Like, all right, I believe you. If you ain't thinking about me, all right, fine. Hey, praise God, man. Let's keep trucking. Let's keep moving on. Well, look here, brothers and sisters. That's all I wanted to talk about. I actually really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed this segment. It's like therapeutic. Being able to get that off your chest and being able to say some stuff. I pray to God that my words went and reached somebody and helped somebody out. And once again, hey, look, I love bringing these topics to you. I love going over some things, giving insight on the life of SpeakRoc and how I would deal with things and my viewpoint. But look, if there's some things that you all want to talk about, I tell you this. Go ahead and, email me. Email me at speakroc@gmail.com. speakroc@gmail.com. That's SPEAKROC@gmail.com. Go ahead and email me and send me some topics. Send me some things that you would like for me to get some insight on and shed some light on. And I'll be more than happy to do that. If there's anything else you want to talk about with old SpeakRoc, go ahead and send it in an email. Let me know. Also, go ahead and hit me up once again on my social media platforms at SpeakRoc. That's SPEAKROC. That's on Facebook. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. And that is also on YouTube. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And go ahead and let's spread this word, man. SpeakRoc is that communication platform. It's that movement. It's making things happen. It's where everybody can be valued and your opinions can be taken serious. Hey, once again, understand this, people. Don't take none of this personal. I'm just a brother from Detroit. What do I know? I might know a little, I might know a lot, and I might not know nothing. But in either event, let's go ahead and live, learn, and love. This your brother SpeakRoc, and I'm out.